The gate 43. In order for achievement to be maintained, a new order must be fairly established. So if you come into the world as a freak, and I came into the world as a freak, you just want the world to be fair. We know it's not like that, at least from the human perspective. From spiritual and incarnational perspective, all is fair and just, but on the human level. We see what we see. The success of any structure, and 43 is a part of a structuring channel, so the success of any structure is in its fairness. So I'm not somebody who was into equality, but I'm somebody who is into fairness and correctness. And it's one of the things to recognize about any mutative process and being able to establish a mutative process. Remember that you are selling certainty here, one way or the other, and the only way that the new can be accepted as a certainty is that the mutation that it brings is just. In other words, it's value to whoever it is being presented to in that sense. So, however, the theme of the third line is expediency. It says the powerful drive for regeneration that will, when breakthrough is threatened, use any means, align with any force, and endure any condemnation to achieve the goal. So it's very important to grasp this as well. And it is a deep oversensitivity to condemnation. This is my mind, said Ra. Like he had a 43-23. I have only 43. So he said, it's like reading the inside of my imprinting, he said. He said, I aligned with any force. I will endure any condemnation. I will deal with anything. You get in my way, on my road. I will kill you if I must, he said. I mean, you know, right? He's a manifester. So, but it is the nature of the 43-23. That's the thing. And I met a lot of people like that with this channel. So when it has a mutation, it will do everything in its power to deliver it. Everything. And it is one of the things to recognize about the new is that you sometimes, to bring the new into the world, you have to do what is expedient. And it's not always a nice thing. You have to remember that the 43-23 is amoral. Like Ra said, I am amoral. This is not about the good and the bad and the ugly. This is just about getting the new out. And to get the new out, you use any trick in your bag. Human design never would have had a chance if it were not for the dope dealers who gave me money, he said. Who supported me. The gangsters that supported me, he said. The so-called criminals that supported me in the early years, he said. Expediency, you know. It doesn't matter to me that's what somebody does. There is no choice. I'm only interested in spirit. The only way to bring the new out is you do whatever you have to do, whatever you gotta do. And this is what Ra did in order to get human design out. Okay.